What's up, YouTube? I wasn't too happy with the OM6 compatibility with Android, so I went poking around online and went down the rabbit hole of less popular gimbals, and I came across a unique one called the Vimble 3 SE by Feiyu-tech that has a pretty neat feature that nothing else had and was pretty much what I was looking for. So the gimbal itself is pretty similar to the OM6. It's bigger, bulkier, it's less dense, more hollow inside. It folds over for storage also. The clip on it though is bigger. It's not one that you keep on your phone in between. It does fit the S22 Ultra. This is a slim case and it does kind of pull it up a little, but it does fit and it's not peeling off my screen protector. But you can probably see what's new and unique or different about this guy is a small camera on top. This is the Feiyu intelligent tracking module that comes in this tiny little box. And what it does is it magnetically just sits on top, plugs into a USB-C port on the side of the gimbal, and from there it enables active track without an app connected and without any kind of wireless transmitter like the Raven Eye that DJI uses on their Ronin drones, gimbals. So let me show you how this works because I thought it was pretty cool and it worked better than I expected. Well, first off though, reason why you would want to do active track without using an app, on the OM6, which works great otherwise, when you use the app with an Android phone, there's only specific compatibility per device. So something like the S22 Ultra that I have here, only the main camera is supported in active track, and actually for most of the features on it, like the zoom wheel and whatnot. The zoom wheel will do the 1x and 3x camera, but it won't do 0.6 or 10x. So you're really limited in the lenses that you're allowed to use with the DJI app, and you're also limited in the features. So you can't do like 4K 60 frames a second, you can only do 4K 30 frames a second, or you can't do 8K or 1080p or slow-mo, or let's see, going in the settings here, portrait video, any of the fancier settings on it. Anyway, let me flip it over here and show you how it works. All right, so when you turn on your phone, when you turn on the gimbal, the red light turns on, it's solid on there. The intelligent tracking module came with some very basic instructions. So OK gesture will start recording. It will nod first so you know that it's doing it. Thumbs up with both hands will switch from landscape to portrait. Thumbs to the right will switch from portrait to landscape. A spread out palm will start recording or take a picture. It'll beep for 3 seconds. And then thumbs in opposite directions will stop recording. Will stop tracking, sorry. So let's give this a try. And first, what you want to do, since you're not using the built-in app, is you want to pick your mode ahead of time. And in this case, I'll do video and I'll do 1x to start. I do have it connected via Bluetooth, although I didn't double check that it actually paired it this time, so we'll find out if it's able to start recording or not. So what I'll do first is start the tracking by doing the OK sign. And you see it gave me a nod. And now it's tracking, but it's not recording yet until I do that. Beep for 3 seconds and now it should be recording and it should be tracking me. And I don't know, it's just really cool that this is app free. Something I've played with is actually getting out of the scene for a few seconds and then coming back in. and seeing that it was still able to track me. I want to adjust this GoPro here. So what I can do now is, let's see if it'll stop recording with the hand signal. So it beeps 3 times again as if it's starting to record. Ooh, hang on. I'm gonna have to put this down to do the stop tracking signal. I gotta put the gimbal down for a second. Okay, I just did 2 thumbs pointed at each other and it stopped. So now when I flip it over, it's no longer recording, but it did actually record. One of the unfortunate things about it is, and similar to all the active tracking I've seen, is that it puts your head in the center of the frame more so than I would probably want. If anything, I wish it would pan down a tiny bit. But let's do video. We'll do it 3x because that's something that the Ronin can't do. Okay, we'll do OK symbol first. It's got me. I'll do a palm to start recording. So now we should have active track on, plus it should be at a 3x optical zoom, so you're not using digital zoom which will lower the quality. Let me go off screen from it again. Still has me. Let me try stepping off even longer. Still has me. And I can move pretty quick and lose it. But for the most part, it catches me again. I feel like the DJI one, when it loses you, it doesn't seem to catch back on very well. Let me try going quick again. It's doing good. All right, so we'll do that to stop. And then let me show the hand signal here. Actually, maybe I could do it at this angle. I'm too close to it. And that's it. So let me do a little sample of 0.6x, since the DJI OM6 also can't do that. Start recording, and OK. Hand sign. So now we should have a nice wide field of view with good tracking. So this Ronin SC gimbal here is also capable of active track. The only catch on that is that with the ZV-E10, I like having this digital microphone. I like having this digital microphone because the sound quality is pretty good. So the way it's designed to work is I'd have to take off this mic and use a phone adapter that they include with the gimbal to attach a cell phone on top, which would then do the active track. And the big downside to doing that is that it's like really hard to balance the gimbal once you have a phone on top of it. So, and plus, you know, it's big, bulky. It's another thing to carry around. If you're looking for a nice portable solution with active track, this is a pretty cool setup here. So my hope is that DJI notices that these are starting to come on the market. I did see one other brand of gimbal sold, I think on AliExpress or something, from China, that came with a similar camera, but this is I think this will be probably the first one that actually shows it in action without an app. So anyway, I hope they can include it on future gimbals because it's pretty cool. And something like this is very small. They could tuck it in, you know, right on the sensor there, right on the back side of the arm or something like that. So there it is. That is the Feiyu-tech Vimble 3 SE. There is a non-SE version, and I think the only difference is that it has telescopic head, similar to the way the OM6 is telescopic, which is really hard to do with one hand. But this one is a little bit lighter, was the difference. So I picked that one instead. I'll put links to these in the description because the AI module was a little bit hard to find and there's two different versions. So thanks for watching.